God bless you, everybody. Good morning. He cares. Our devotional text comes out of the book of Mark, chapter 4, verses 38 through 40. And the word of the Lord says, reading from the Amplified Bible, "But he himself, he meaning God, was in the stern of the boat asleep on leather cushion. And they awoke him and said to him, Master, do you not care that we are perishing? And he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Hush now, be still, muzzled. And the wind ceased, sank to rest, as if exhausted by its beating. And there was immediately a great calm, a perfect peacefulness. He said to them, Why are you so timid and fearful? How is it that you have no faith, no firmly relying trust?" The Message Bible says here. And Jesus was in the stern, head on a pillow, sleeping. They roused him, saying, Teacher, is it nothing to you that we're going down? Awake now, he told the wind to pipe down, and said to the sea, Quiet, settle down. The wind ran out of breath. The sea became smooth as glass. Jesus reprimanded the disciples, Why are you such cowards? Don't you have any faith at all? Good God from Zion. The Common English Bible says, But Jesus was in the rear of the boat, sleeping on a pillow. They woke him up saying, Teacher, do you not care that we're drowning? He got up and gave orders to the wind, and he said to the lake, Silence, be still. The wind settled down, and there was a great calm. Jesus asked them, Why are you frightened? Don't you have faith yet? The New Living Translation says, Jesus was sleeping at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. The disciples woke him shouting, Teacher, don't you care that we're going to drown? When Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and said to the waves, Silence, be still. Suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith? The New Revised Standard Version says, But he was in the stern asleep on a cushion, and they woke him and said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? He woke up and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. Then the wind ceased and there was a dead calm. He said to them, Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith? And I want to encourage somebody that on today that he cares. And you may ask, well, who cares about me? Who cares for me? And that person is God. God cares for you and God cares about you. And we see that in this text, the disciples are in a storm. And all of them are afraid at this time because they are afraid of how strong the storm is. But when being a strong believer in Jesus Christ, we cannot be afraid of the storm because even in the storm, Jesus cares and he's with us. And what Jesus was trying to get the disciples to understand is that even though I may not be around you, you cannot be afraid of a storm. You cannot let the storm make you doubt the faith that you have. You cannot let the storm make you doubt the power in the presence of God. And you cannot let the storm make you doubt the power of prayer. And people tend to say, why me? Why me? And the thing is that God knew what he was going to do in you and through you when he created you. Come on. God created you for a reason and for a purpose. God knows what he is doing. And we see here that when Jesus got up, because the disciples didn't have any faith during this storm, so they woke up Jesus out of his rest and say, Master, do you not care that we're perishing? Jesus said he cares, but where's your faith in this storm? Even though I was resting, where's your faith? Don't put your faith in the storm, put your faith in God. And Jesus told the wind, peace, be still. Because even in the storm, you got to have peace and you got to be still, because the storm is passing over. And it won't be long from now. But as the winds howled and the sea raged, the disciples began to scream, Master, teacher, we're going down. Jesus could have pointed out their fear, their immaturity. But he didn't do that. When Jesus calmed the storm, he gave them a response. Where is your faith? Do you still have faith? If you have faith, use it. Because the thing is that Jesus went through hurting, beating, manipulation, chastisement. He was tortured for us. The thing is that people say, well, where is God when I need him? Where is God when I'm going through something? Let me give you the answer to that question. God is listening and God is healing. Because the main important thing is that God cares. Do you know that God cares for you? Do you know that God cares about you? But do you care for and about